Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of Plancostalgia. This is just a little bit of a quick series in between, since I... Wait, these kids outside, I definitely need to turn down the window. Wait a second, guys. There we go. I don't know if you could hear them, but they are so loud for me. So yeah, what is Plancostalgia about? And let's not wait too long until I'm going to show you one of my old parks. And this is effectively one of my oldest builds ever. This is a coaster. Actually, these are two coasters, dueling coasters, which well, obviously then don't work, but I will show this to you in a second. As you can see, it is not making it through here. I was actually fearing that this would happen. I was testing a few things already in advance to this episode, but it hasn't worked out. So yeah, this is obviously a park themed after Transformers, and the good thing about this is that, now let me do the following. Let me just pause both of it, and then we just can have a look if it's working or not. Just do it a few times to make sure that it does work out. And now it's this again. So yeah, this park, and we can also close this. This park is my second park I built in Planet Coaster in general, after I have made the Space Mountain. And let me show you something about this park. So this was also the area where I had my Matrix coaster. You can still see the body of Neo lying around. The little buttons he has on his back where he is connected, they are gone, and basically the whole building has been demolished as well. So also here, this is where Xeon has been in, and you know, this where all the stuff went in, where the coaster was flying through. A few bits and pieces you can still see, but yeah, funny side note is, back then you can see that from these paths over all over the place. Back then we even haven't had the possibility to delete the curbs, so this is why all my park has these curbs of the pathing, and we couldn't even make like plazas or so people were trying to help themselves by doing weird stuff like that. Yeah, so a lot of things have been improved, and yeah, obviously also a lot of other pieces weren't integrated, so we needed so many other things. Like, look at my quite ugly pavilions. However, they kind of do the job in terms of how they look like. But yeah, a wonderful logo I put on the roof. I think I still like how this turned out. I mean, yeah, again, the station is obviously way too gigantic in terms of realism or whatnot, but that was never about realism here at all. This was always about making a coaster themed around Transformers, and this is obviously the one main bit about here. I love to build statues back then, and this is my Optimus Prime statue. Let me just have a look how many pieces that was back then, because I remember there was a time where we had these blueprints and I couldn't make one blueprint out of it because it was only 2000. Well, let's see, is it this way? There is something very important missing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but okay, this is the food, but this is still okay. It's like 1,300 pieces at the moment. So it might, yeah, obviously the first blueprints we had were like 1,000. So this is why I couldn't make one blueprint of it. Anyways, this is the Optimus Prime, and it looks quite differently to what it looked back then. And I'll include the link to the original video in the description down below, so that you guys can see how it looked back then. Because obviously the game has had so many updates that a lot of colors have been changed over the course of time, because some pieces haven't been recolorable at the beginning, and once they added the possibility to recolor them in the alpha stages, the whole system got reset to the original color. And for example, these things over here, I'm pretty sure they haven't been red. I wouldn't actually, I don't think so. Anyways, let's hit play and have a look how the coasters do behave. So first coaster goes down in here. We do have an on-ride, obviously, but for now I'm just trying to check if it's working or not. I have to admit that I do like the layouts quite a bit, to be completely honest with you guys, because it's back then my coaster building skills weren't too good, but I like how this works overall together. So yeah, obviously they are not synced, which is down to the fact that yeah, as I said, the friction has been changed so much over the course of time that it seems that these coasters do not make it through without my help. And let me just check if it's working right now. Yeah, but it's just barely making it through here, so that's really a pity. Now it's turning around here, going into this helix down here. I mean, I had a wonderful, lovely sync effect in the original version of it. That took me ages until I was able to do this, so yeah, quite a bit of a struggle, but at least it seems to work. So what we do, we are just waiting. Okay, wait a second. We are just jumping into this one. I don't know if we will make it now, to be honest, because it had to wait on top here. So let's jump in and see if we will make it. Oh, wait. We need to increase the sound because it's way too low for you guys. Where is the sound? Audio. There we go. And now let's hit the master volume. And sound effects are at 100%. Awesome. Okay, because I'll also shut up my mouse. You know what? We just take this one first because that's the one where you can enjoy the whole ride, so to say. So let's enjoy this one first. Yeah. Again, please don't rate the coaster in terms of realism. It's not realistic at all. But now let's enjoy the POV quickly. Oh no. God, block sections haven't been done anyways. Okay, so yeah. Well, start. Okay, here we go. Now let's have a look how this turns out. Alright, I am absolutely surprised how freaking smooth that was. Like, it's unrealistic indeed, but it was absolutely smooth. Whoops, let me just jump into the next one. It was really smooth, wasn't it? I mean, as I said, I am really surprised. So maybe if this is going to start, we could have a little bit of, okay, maybe we are going to have a little bit of a dueling effect now with this one. Let's hope. Ah, there was one at least. The second one, not too great, but it was okay. And the autosave, obviously, yes. Oh, we can jump out. Oh god, I hate it. I just hate it. Okay, so it appears that the stand-up coaster is wait a second. This is awesome. Yeah, it's way less smooth than the other one, which is a pity, but you know, back then, first of all, the smoothness options weren't that advanced. I mean, not that they are super advanced by now, but they are way less advanced back then when they are like yet there today. What am I even talking about? So let's see what we can caught up, if we can catch it up this time. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, maybe we get even more of a dueling effect this time. Hopefully we'll get in here now. So if the other coaster will path around us, yeah, there we go. Now we will definitely catch up to it due to the lower friction, and there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Awesome. Okay, really, that's it. That's it. That's exactly what it should be like. Yeah, let's go into the station with like 1,000,000 kph. But yeah, you guys can... There's even music. I didn't even know about that. Is it this one? Oh yeah, that's having loud music. So, yeah, this is the kind of Optimus Prime coaster. I called it even Optimus and Prime, if I remember correctly. Let's just have a little look to Mr. Optimus Prime itself. Man, look at all these pieces we needed to use back then. It's like Chief Beef Supreme, or Chief Beef Prime, if you will. God, look at this. I even used these like bins, like these big trash bins as pieces. Oh god, I don't even know why, but... And I think these are lanterns. Are these? Yeah, these are lanterns I use for And then I used the copy around trick with these I don't know, these pirate iron rings thingies. God, look at this. All these pieces to achieve this. Oh my goodness, that was really a struggle. That was really, I remember that this was an awful struggle. I can't remember if this was even without the advanced move tool. It might be that it was even without the advanced move tool, and I used all the different things to align those pieces. Not entirely sure though. I have to watch the time lapses myself to be completely honest. Yeah, it's really wow. Okay, I have to say I like it. I haven't been in this park like for years. Like honestly, for years. So that's not even you know, that's even true. Like I haven't been in this park honestly for ages, because why should I? I mean, there's like no single reason why I should. I like the views. I still like the views, I have to admit. If it just like goes like this, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth. I don't know why I have this in my ear now, but yeah, this is awesome. Look at that. Okay, but yeah, again, as I said, the inverted coaster is definitely a lot more smooth than the stand-up coaster, which is not smooth at all. Let me just have a look. All these pieces sticking in. Oh, I did use these pieces, right? No, I did? Oh, I thought it would be another piece. Maybe Edgy was even right that I used this piece way too often. I'm a bit surprised that I used this piece. No, these are planks, aren't they? Like these are planks, but what's the rest? Why is there so much? Ah, okay, I used planks for the most parts, and then okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand. Like I have to even think about what I did in the past. Yeah, God, okay. So guys, do you know what we do now? We jump back into the main menu, and if you like this Plancostalgia, to have a look onto my old projects, and then including the link to them. I don't just, why is there a tree? Never mind. Let's not think about it too much. Okay, if you like this, you can tell me which one should be the next one. And this is why we are getting now into the main menu, back into the main menu. And then we're gonna have a look into what could be a cool thing to do. Bam, there we go, play on my parks, and I have to scroll all the way down to make sure that I'm not going to spoil you with anything. Okay, I'm not. Okay, so we have, for your choice, there's a lot we can go into, because I brought them all back into the game. Not all of them were working, so I need to make them working again. For example, the German park wasn't working, the Times Square wasn't working, the Star Wars Valley 1.1 wasn't working. Even the Seasons Park gave me a little bit of struggle, so yeah, quite a few things that were a bit struggling, because I needed to get them from the Frontier launcher into the Alpha 2, and then from the Alpha 2 I could convert them into the main game. This is how it worked. Anyways, we have Star Wars Valley as something we could look into, even though I think most of you know this one. We have the Moon Park we can have a look into. We have the Times Square. We have the German Park. We have the Dam Park. Even though I have to say it's really only the dam and a dive coaster, so maybe not that exciting. But anyways, we had Optimus Prime was already working. We have the Star Wars Valley 1.1, the Space Mountain we don't need to look into because this is, you know, people have seen that. We have the Reveal Trailer Park, which I brought back into, which is where I made this trailer thingy with. And we also have the Four Seasons Park. All the rest is pretty much something I have been continuing. Yeah, I mean, we have the Dynamite Blaster in here. You know what? We just jump in here for a very brief second, because that's nothing too fancy. I just want to show you. I mean, most of you will know it from the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, and this is my Dynamite Dunes was my favorite scenario of all. I don't know why, even though it's nothing too special, but it just incorporates the feeling I had for Roller Coaster Tycoon back then. So yeah, I made the Dynamite Blaster, and you know what? We just have a ride on it because. Wait, what did I write there? Let me just. Can we start over, please? Can we start? Can we start? Can we start? No, can we start? This wasn't planned at all, guys. So we're just waiting to start. Come on, come on. Come on, get go, come on. That sounds good. There we go. Okay, it's, I'm sorry, it's a little, I think that's fast, is it? Yeah, that's the word fast. So, that's, okay, I just wanted to check if it's the right speed. Okay, now let's have a look how this coaster turns out. I'm just speeding up the lift hill because I'm too, I think it's not too special to just watch the whole lift hill. Okay, that is insane. I remember that it needed to be very, very fast, and this is down to the fact that again, back then we had no friction control, and that's why. Anyways, guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments down below if you like Plancostalgia and what you want to see next time. You've seen the overview, so let me know. Until then, have a great time and bye.